You learned how to do one in Excel?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Well, okay. So
easy in Excel.
What's so stupid is that this class is like a prerequisite for a lot of other classes.
Majors.
Yeah, all those other classes use Excel. This is the only one that used SPSS.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah.
You know, I picked
crazy?
my next nursing book, which is called Nursing and Research. I opened the book, and guess what I found?
SPSS?
Nope, statistics. I said, oh, no.
Great.
Not another semester, but it says no prior knowledge of statistics is necessary. And I thought, yeah,
so
right.
You'll be ahead. All right, so tonight it's lesson 21, group 7, collaboration meeting.
Are we going to wait for Eduardo? Or are we gonna...
Well, he doesn't usually show up till
you start talking.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Well, I was just saying, can I go run to potty?
Yes, we will allow you to do that.
Thank you, because I've been told my kids were off yesterday, and I'm lost. Like I feel like it's Monday, and like I've been running around crazy. All right, I'll be right back.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna go look at that video. I'm sure you're seeing something weird, but I'm gonna go over.
Something weird. Looks like a staircase. What in the heck?
Yeah, I was like, okay, something's okay. Let's go to that video while we wait for.
Yeah, because I'm thinking, man, my answers are not coming out like theirs at all.
Right. I think I figured out how to share. Are you seeing my log? Okay, there it went. Okay, good, because then it's just showing everything I'm doing instead of just one window. All right.
Right.
So let's go. Let's go see if we can find out what he says. La, 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 la. Here's
the video
okay.
doesn't help much, so
Just goes through it. I'm just trying to go down where it shows us. Sorry, my screen is blown up. Let me see if I can. There we go. It's better. Yeah, because I just followed the formula they gave us, and
it's not a hard formula. It's not like there's anything weird in there.
Yeah, so there it is. There it is, right there.
Okay, so it's just those three numbers multiplied together.
Right. So let's go up. Just trying to see. This doesn't go over the This doesn't go over the.
The video tutorial goes through Excel in the first part of the video tutorial, and then it goes through SPSS in the second part.
Yeah.
But it just shows you how to put it into SPSS, which is not hard to do.
But it does show you how he gets the standard.
Okay, I'm back. Are we watching his videos? Because I don't mind.
Well, he's trying to figure out why our answers don't come up to his.
Because he's dumb.
All right. And I just don't want to,
are we recording?
And then have
BYU is so smart.
Okay, so he's showing us when he went into SPSS and he goes to that. He's showing us the boxes that come up, and that's what I was doing.
That's what I was using.
I would mark mean and standard deviation in the options box.
Okay, now look at the bottom of that box. See how he rounded it up to 2?
On 24.
Okay, so it says it says the XY. He's got it rounded to 2. Maybe that's what he's been doing.
Okay, let me go.
Right at the very bottom. Go down a little bit. There, right there.
You mean to just 2 decimals?
No, down out of the box underneath it.
Sorry, I'm gonna. Right, but you're saying he just has it rounded to do 2 decimals?
He has it 176.75. So he's rounded those last 3 up to 2 decimals.
Right, but that shouldn't make. I mean, we can try it, but I looked at that and I was like, that doesn't.
Yeah, because it's not making that much difference. Because his numbers were coming up to like 215 or something, and I was coming up 185.
Yeah,
something like that.
Yeah,
which is very odd because isn't the rule not to
round until you're done?
Yes,
until you're completely finished.
Right.
Rude.
Oh
I
well.
know. Yeah. I think it's wrong, to be
Okay. Then
honest.
I did too, and I thought maybe I'm just not doing the math right. Maybe there's some trick to doing this. But
No.
it's
Yeah,
straightforward.
you should be a
Yes.
BYU professor.
It was probably a TA.
Yeah.
Well, they don't do very good at checking. We should
Yeah.
like request our TA to join us right now.
There we go.
Yeah.
All right.
Um,
Exactly. I wonder if we ever will. We only have a couple more weeks. But all
That's
right.
okay.
Well, let's go ahead. Go ahead. What?
I says, that's okay. I can handle 2 more weeks. One more big test that I have to stress about.
I
Yeah.
know. We're almost done. We're almost done. Oh, remember that one we missed on the test, Carrie, the one I was telling you about? Fine.
Yeah.
So I met with the teacher.
Uh-huh.
Which one was that one?
Okay,
The
so
one where it was about smoking and where it said there's a group that had a certain percentage, but it's the same group,
Yeah.
it said 0.54 of Americans, 54%. It was like number 20. And I could not remember. I just looked at it and thought, I know this is simpler than my mind is making it, but I couldn't pull it out. It said, what is the probability of the new sample mean falling between 0.48 and 0.60? And you have to come up with a z-score. And then anyway, and the formula for z was something like, it was, I'm looking at it, it was p hat minus p over the square root of p.
It's over p minus p times 1 minus p 1
Yeah.
minus.
I totally used Excel.
Yeah.
I was
they-
completely wrong.
Yeah, but they only gave us p. They didn't give us p hat, and I was like, what? Anyway, you use the 0.48 minus 0.54 over the standard deviation and found out
And
that
those
was z-score. And then you did,
numbers come the same apart. They're the same. Like we were
yeah,
talking, they
yeah.
are the same apart.
I just could not remember. My mind completely blanked on that one. I was like, crud. I know this is simple, but I can't remember. And so I got them wrong. I was like, lame.
You know,
Anyway,
the one that I had a hard time figuring out was the one is the number. How many you had to get for that sample?
oh, the n equals whatever, z
811
times,
was what I came up with, but
yeah.
I think it was because I didn't, tell me if I'm wrong, but isn't the number times the standard deviation, oh, it's whatever it is, isn't the standard deviation in there also over m?
Yeah, so it's z
It's
times
z
standard deviation over m, and then,
Square it.
yeah, well, yeah, square it for quantitative stuff, and if it was probability, you times it by p
This one was
times 1
quantitative.
minus p. Yeah, so it would be squared.
But
So
it took me a long time to figure that out because I was leaving out the standard deviation, and so I was getting this 1.96 divided by 250, and it was coming out this really tiny, tiny number, and I'm thinking,
like
even
that
at
can
doesn't
be
make
first, there's no
sense.
way I can get. There's no calculation. There's no
Right.
there's no
This isn't a
number.
big enough sample size. Yeah. How funny. How funny. All right, well, let's get going on this, and then Eduardo should pop in about 9 minutes. So it wants us to open up the following gharial crocodiles data. Oh, I guess I better go find it.
I have it opened.
Do you
But
have it open?
Yeah, but I don't know if I can share it.
Do you have a blue thing on the?
So are we opening the quiz? Sorry.
Yeah,
Oh, I haven't
yeah.
got the quiz open yet.
Oh, it's only
No, no,
it only
we're
has
doing
10
the preparation.
Oh, I already opened the quiz.
You're all right. Just leave it there for a second.
Hmm.
It'll be okay. Unless you do, yeah, let's just go over the preparation or the, yeah. So this is the gharial crocodiles. So I'm going to go open it. It only has 10 questions on the
Mhm.
quiz.
The quiz does? Oh,
Sweet.
yeah.
I'm happy with that.
Yeah, but that means
Okay.
if you miss one, you get 90 for crying out loud.
Look at you being all statistical.
No, I just tired of missing one and getting missing 10 points and going, what?
Oh, you missed the part, Chris. So we were talking. Stacey and I are like, yeah, we feel so confident about our statistics. We just walk around going, that's statistically not probable.
That's right.
No.
I'm sorry.
Stacy, my next nursing thing is I opened the book and there was all these statistical terms and I went, and that's the next class I've got to take.
Hey, when I tried to open the crocodile data, it was weird. It asked me, do I want to open zip file? It hasn't done that.
You have to control click on it because it's one of the weird data
Right,
things.
I did that, but this is the first time in a long time it's asked me if I wanted to open Excel or SPSS. It was just weird.
That is weird. Okay.
Oh.
It is. All right. So I'm gonna.
Oh.
I can open up mine too if you guys want to see it.
It's not reading. Oh, it's not reading my SPSS at all.
Really?
It gave me. Can I share my screen? I'm going to show you what it looks like. How do I?
I'll stop sharing.
How do I share?
Okay, so on the Google Hangout screen on the left toolbar, there should be a green screen with an arrow on it.
Okay,
So then click on that and share entire screens. I've always been doing.
Yeah. Can you guys see it?
One screen.
Oh
my! Yeah.
That's what it did to me.
That's crazy. That's weird.
I paid for that stupid SPSS.
I had one that did that, and I had to go back and find the SPSS file, and then open it up from the file. So I had to go back in and do it.
So
but it's probably because it's
am I still sharing?
Well, I think it's just because it's in the homework data and not in the online book. If you hit control click or control click on it, it will probably open it up.
I've never had that happen before. That's crazy.
Neither have I. That was a little interesting to me. Well, because did you get an email asking if you wanted to extend your
No.
Oh, I got an email saying, do you want to extend your, you know how we are only reserving this for like 6 months or something like that? And I'm like, that should be plenty of time for our semester.
Right. They're hoping you'll buy it.
Well, I don't want to buy it.
Yeah.
Goodness, no. Why do I want to buy it? Except I wonder if I'll need it for next semester.
Oh.
Oh, see, Chris, you're right. I went into the actual book and now it's opening. But that was weird. That's kind of scared me.
Yeah.
You're going, I gotta have this.
I'm so like, my exam's gonna be very hard. I will get my Stacy talking me through exam after all.
Get special permission. All right, so question 3 says the correlation coefficient between head and length and body length of the gharial crocodiles is so we go to
I want to click on your thing.
I hope analyze, too.
Correlate, then to bivariate. We put both of them in there. Body length. You go to options, and that you click means and standard deviations.
Okay, tell me again. Sorry. So you go to analyze, and then what?
Correlate.
Correlate.
Okay.
Don't use analyze this time.
And then over to bivariate.
Okay.
And then you put both the variables that you want into that variables box, and then hit options.
And then we want means and standard deviations.
Yeah, click on means and standard deviations. Make sure it's clicked on Pearson, but that's
I think that
default.
Stays kind of just that way.
Yeah, it's a default. So, and then hit OK, and it pulls up descriptive statistics with the mean and deviation, and then the Pearson correlation, which is what the 0.9. So the correlation coefficient is that Pearson correlation,
which is now an R, by the way.
Oh, and
and it correlates to rho, which is another stupid Greek letter.
Shoot me in the head now.
That's right.
So now you got one more name for those.
Yeah. So R should be 0.96. 986, yeah. And the covariance would be where you take that 0.96, times it by the standard deviation of the head length, which is 14.397, and the body length, the standard deviation, which is 108.078.
The R is 0.986 if you're multiplying.
Yeah, 0.986. Sorry. And then I got 1,534.215.
That's what I got. Well, I actually got 0.21498.
You said you got what?
I got 0.21498. So I just rounded it to 0.215.
Yeah, yeah. And then it says create a scatter plot representing the relationship. And so you go up to graphs, legacy dialogues, down to scatter dot. And it doesn't necessarily matter
Which one you put?
Yeah. So I put head in y-axis, body length in x-axis, and hit OK. And it shows us something soon. There it is. Come on. Okay. Shows us this graph. And then they want us to talk about the relationship we see. So,
Well, it's
the
linear,
form.
positive, and strong.
Yeah. I agree. So,
Which is hilarious because you know what type of alligators these ones are? Those ones with the really long, skinny
Noses?
with the little like on the very end of their nose is like a little bubble.
yeah.
So their muzzle is really long and thin. So it pretty much is about half the body weight. Anyway, so Fort Worth Zoo has some, and they used to be in this low container or low pen with the plexiglass. And when my daughter was little, she wanted to see, so she was squeezing through, and so she touched a man, you know, like his leg, and he jumped. He was like, I thought an alligator was out. That's how I remember those stupid, ugly things.
That's way funny. All right.
Oh,
well,
this is totally like nothing about math, but you going to hear something funny?
Yes.
So, okay, so my daughter is going to be 12 in May. Literally, the only time she's ever cuddly, huggy, touchy is during church, during sacrament. So in sacrament, she's laying on me, and she lays her head on my lap, and I look down, and she has lice.
Oh.
And I am like, get off of me.
That's just recently.
This Sunday. And
no.
So I'm like, and then she's like, what? And I'm like, come here, follow me to the bathroom. So we go to the bathroom, and I'm like, yeah, I think you have lice. And she's like starting to cry. I'm like, all right, we're supposed to have a linger longer. I have a crock pot that's already like in the kitchen. And I'm like, how am I going to do this? So we go back, and I pass my sister. And I grab her. I'm like, hey, come look at Olivia's head. So then my sister comes out to the bathroom with us, and she's like, oh yeah, that looks like lice. And so I'm like, okay, Olivia, I'm just going to take you home. I'm like, Cheryl, can you bring home my crock pot? Or can you make sure Tomas brings it home? So I go back to our seat, and I lean over to my husband. I'm like, okay, I'm going to take her home. She's got lice. She's starting to she's starting to cry.
Yeah.
So like, we can't sit there through sacrament anymore. I mean, we had already, we were to the talks part, you know? And so my son's like, I'm going home if you're going home. And then, like, all four of us get up and leave, like in a procession. As we're driving home, I'm starting to get texts from people going, hey, you guys okay? Like, you guys got up and left in the middle of church. Like, and I'm like, I don't even want to say anything.
Yeah. Just one of those female things you should have said.
Well, yeah. I was like, yeah, just tell people she's got girl problems.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Ah, there you go.
No.
A couple of years ago. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, and so the kicker is my son is like totally fascinated with this. So in second grade, they're doing insect projects. And so I'm like, Malachi, what's your project today? And he's like, I picked head lice.
That is awesome.
I'm like, oh my goodness, you did that because of your sister.
That is hilarious. So a couple years ago, my sister calls me and she says, I just need you to know that, Megan, my daughter, Megan, and
Mm-hmm.
her cousin Gabby had gone to a birthday party together. And she said, I found lice on her today. And I just want you to keep a heads up because they're really cuddly. Anyway, so for 2 weeks, I'm sitting there checking and nothing and nothing and nothing. And I'm thinking, okay, I think we're okay. And the last day of the 2 week period, I'm like, okay, let me just come check one time. And I found a couple of nits, so a couple of eggs. And I'm like, oh, crud. So then I tell my daughter, who's out playing, my other daughter, and they'd been sharing, the bed at night because they were scared.
Of course.
I'm like, come home. And she comes home and I found 2 live ones in her hair. And I was like, anyway. Of course, me, I'm feeling totally violated and
yes, like creepy crawly.
just and so I cut all my girls' hair really short, except my older daughter. She's like, "You're not touching my hair." And my daughter that's 12 has still not forgiven me for cutting her hair. But anyway, and I just did all the treatment. And my sister said lice don't like tea tree oil, so
That's true. They true.
yeah,
Tea tree oil, put it in your hair.
It won't kill them, but it's a preventative. Like so, like I used to add it really good about like add it to like her hairspray and stuff like that.
Yeah. That's what I did. I put it all in the shampoo bottles and they hated it. They're like, ah. Anyway, worst experience ever. But we caught it so early because like if I had just said, oh, I think we're good, it could have gotten so bad.
Well, so she's had it before, but she's always had a very sensitive scalp. Like she's never allowed me to braid her hair or anything like that. And so we've always caught it right away where, just one. But I think part of it is like she's getting older and taking care of stuff herself kind of thing. Yeah. And she'd been telling me, oh, I have dandruff. And I'm like, I kind of got the I kind of was like, that doesn't look like dandruff to me, but I didn't really push it. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, Carrie. I hate it.
Thank goodness she's old enough. Like I made her do all the laundry. Like we don't normally do laundry on Sunday. Like we are like,
oh yeah, I would have
vacuuming and like
yes. I know. I looked at my boys and said, "You're so lucky," because I just buzzed all their hair short because lice don't like short hair. And I was like, "Man, you guys are lucky."
Well, as it is, I cut 2 inches off, and she's not happy. But at the same time, I'm like, I couldn't even get the comb through your hair, and it is really okay. So she's obviously half Hispanic, but she's got 2 different textures of hair. Like some of it's real thin, like mine, and some of it's really thick, like horsehair.
Yeah,
and it's actually like 2 different color. It's bizarre.
That's awesome.
It's cool, but at the same time, it's a pain to brush and take care of. And
that is so funny.
Oh my gosh!
Oh, bless your heart. That's hilarious and not hilarious.
Yeah, it's one of those things that we'll laugh about it later. But the best part was being in church and looking down, and I'm like, get off of me.
You're like, oh, get off. I probably would have stood right up then like, oh, and then been like, wait, I'm in church.
Well, I tried to be, but if she hadn't like started to get upset, because my mom would have made us sit there and wait. Like, okay, like we're at church, so
just don't touch her.
Yeah. And so, the fact that she started getting upset, and she was so funny. She was like, I'm so sorry, Mom. I'm like, it's fine. Like, it doesn't, I don't love you less because you have lice. I just think you're gross.
I just don't want to hug you right now.
And I'm like, oh, she literally, that's the only time she hangs on me is at church.
That's hilarious.
And I'm like, I've heard, I've heard they don't like colored hair, like mine's processed, but I'm like super itchy, and I've done we did coconut oil, and I've done a coconut oil treatment on myself, and I've done 2 on her. Well, the thing is, if you miss one little egg, it will hatch, so you have to kind of do a follow up. Yeah,
we did 2 treatments and followed up, and then for weeks I sprayed tea tree oil in their hair, everybody's hair, and they put it in my shampoo bottles and just everywhere. Yeah. Sorry, Eduardo, you came in on an interesting conversation.
Sorry, kids.
Yeah, but we're ready to jump into the quiz.
All right. How's everyone's day?
All right.
It's been good.
Well, how'd you
It's
guys
been
do on that
good.
exam?
Had what?
On that
the-
exam that we took?
Oh, I got exactly an 80,
Really?
and I was happy with it. Well, it was one of those things that I was like, oh, I thought I did a little bit better, but after the last one where I really bombed, I'm okay.
Oh yeah,
You're,
that,
like, happy.
that last one was brutal. That one killed me hard.
Yeah. How'd you do, Eduardo?
I got an 84, so
Nice.
I mean I was kind of
Nice.
not like I wasn't really
Yeah.
complaining. Compared to the last test. Last test I bombed hard. Like I wish actually I could replace it with this grade.
Yeah.
Me too.
But I don't know. Do you think she'll like change? Like
No, it would have been it would have been in the syllabus if they dropped the lowest.
Dropped one. Yeah.
I don't think they will with only 4 tests. They may drop the lowest quiz.
Yeah.
But I don't
Yeah.
think
Well, as it is, because they allow us 2 chances, I bet they.
they won't do it on this one. No.
Because like I say like I thought they were gonna do like on the since the unit 4 is like the last one, like kind of our final. I thought they
Yeah.
would, like if you scored higher than any other test, like probably replace it with your very lowest grade. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I would doubt it with only 4 tests.
Yeah.
I wish we had a final.
I
No,
know.
I don't. The last
Great.
test 4 is
This
going to
is-
be a final. It's going to cover.
Yeah. And they all kind of are finals because they're all comprehensive. They all build on each other. And yeah. That's crazy. Yeah, I was mad. I got an 89 point whatever 5, and the only reason I'm mad is because those 2 questions where, like, it was on the tip of my brain how to do them, and I just could not get my brain to function and pull it out, and I was like, crud.
Did you say you got like a 95?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
No, I got an 89.5.
That's what I got
So-
on on the first one. I was like, oh, I just made past this class.
Yeah. But,
Well, but if you look at the grades, Stacy and I were talking about this. It doesn't make sense of how it's like weighted, and so there was like 45 questions. Some of them were worth a whole point, and some were worth
like
a
a third.
So it
Yeah.
didn't. I couldn't really figure out how many I missed.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it really kind of depends if I missed a third one or a whole one. I guess.
Right.
yeah.
You
Yeah.
can miss 5 or 3 full ones or 3 third ones and lose as many points as you lost with
Yeah.
1 full one.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. All fun. All right. Shall we do this quiz?
Let's
Yes,
do it.
ma'am.
All right. Let's go in. All right. Okay. Okay. Hey, we only have 10 questions and the first 2 are freebies. That's always nice. Oh, we have to open up a couple of files.
Old Faithful on the other one. Math.
Something. Mass self.
Efficacy.
Yeah, that means the more confident you are, the better you do. Ha ha.
That's right.
Crack me
That's
up.
right. All right, sorry, I'm just opening those up. It takes 10 years to open one of them up. Come on, just open up. And then Eduardo, if you're good afterwards, we'll work on our together. And then, all right. Okay, I'm almost there. Finally getting the other file open. Okay. All right. Come on. Let's go. All right. Do this quiz sometime. All right. There we go. Okay. You guys ready? Question number 3.
Mm-hmm.
The correlation coefficient is used to quantify.
It's the direction and strength of the linear relationship.
Well, I was gonna say I know it's the direction and strength, but I couldn't remember if it was non-linear.
Or if it's linear, that's all we're going to deal with. We won't
Yeah.
deal with nonlinear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
So the third one. Yeah. C. Okay.
And
If the correlation. Go ahead.
no, go ahead. It's fine.
Question 4, if the correlation coefficient is negative when one variable increases, the other variable tends to decrease, the other variable is negative, the other variable is unpredictable, the other variable tends to increase.
I think it's decreases, but I'm
Yeah.
looking at my notes.
If it's negative,
If it's positive, they both increase. But if it's negative, one
It's vice versa.
will decrease.
yeah, I think you guys are right.
Oh, it
So
says
A?
when an increase in one variable is associated with a decrease in the other variable, we say that there's a negative association between the two variables.
Sweet. Okay, good. So A, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Question 5. The effect of outliers on the correlation coefficient is not significant.
Say that 10
No.
times.
That's false.
That's right.
Those
Okay,
outliers
false.
could really affect this one.
Yeah, I agree.
Change it from a
right,
negative
from the-
to positive and everything.
Yeah. All right, so they want us to use the Old Faithful file and find the correlation coefficient. So that's where we go to analyze, correlate, put the two variables in the box, get the mean and the standard deviation.
So, okay. Correlation. You said that's when you times the you take the Pearson correlation and times it by the standard deviation.
Not on this one. This
Not
is
on
just
this
the
one.
this is just the correlation coefficient. So it's when we go to analyze and then
Right. So it's that 0.901 number
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
around the 3 point. Oops.
Yeah. Which I'll
Should be
use.
0.901, right?
3 decimal places. Yeah.
Yeah, 0.901. And they want to know the direction and strength between the weight.
So that's when
And
you go
we
to your
Look at the
graph.
number. It's going to be positive and strong because it's close to
Yeah.
1 and it's positive.
Yeah. It's because the correlation coefficient is positive, we know it's positive. And then if it's as close as, if it's close to 1, just like Chris said.
Wait, what was number
So
6? Sorry.
C, 6 is 0.901.
01. Okay.
So it's positive and strong.
Yeah. Okay, now they want us to match the scatter plot with the correlation.
It's
I
A.
think, are they,
No, well, there's like 6 of them.
Yeah, but they want you to match it with the one that I think
They
that
want
you
a graph.
just did because we're answering.
No, I think they want us to pick which one corresponds with.
Yeah, because we're supposed to answer the next 3 questions with that information.
Yeah.
So they want to know which one corresponds to the one that we just finished.
Well,
I don't think so.
no, I think we're
I think it was with the max, like-
we're matching up 1 through 6.
Oh,
with-
wait. Okay, yeah, I didn't see that. Okay. Yep,
Okay.
sorry.
Very good.
okay,
Okay.
so,
The first one is 1.
okay, so
Ooh.
And then a -1.
-1 is going to be on number 4.
4.
Right.
And then a
Well,
-0.95.
okay, wait.
Wouldn't
So-
that be the opposite of number 1? Which would
Okay,
be
wait.
4.
Which one are we doing? I'm lost. So R,
R equals
equals
0.95. Chris says is 1.
No,
I
R
agree.
equals 1 is number 1.
No, I don't have an
Because
R.
it's,
Oh, okay. So are we going
it's
from
a
the left
straight
or the
line. well, she's just answering from the graph. So it's A would be, or number 1 would be 1 because it's such a straight line. And if you look, actually -1 would be 4.
4. Right.
Okay, hold on.
No.
Are we going off of the graphs or are we going off the equation? The R equals.
Okay, I think R equals 0 is number 3.
I agree because there's no line. It's like
Right. And then number R equals 1 would be number 1.
Right.
So then
Well-
-1 would be D or 4.
Right.
Yes.
well, R equals 1 would be 1. Yeah, you're right. And then
2
so-
would be 0.9.
2 would be the positive.
0.95. Because
Okay.
it's going from the bottom to the top.
So then 5 would be the
Left,
opposite,
left, right.
which is E.
so it'd be negative point.
And then
Negative
number
point.
6 would be negative 0.06.
Yeah, hold on.
Okay,
Sorry.
so it's 3, 2, 6, 4, 1, and 5.
Hold on.
What?
Let me.
What? No.
No.
6.
Okay, hold on. Sorry. 6. Let me. Okay, I have 2, 3, 5, 4, 6, 1.
You have 2 at the first one?
R equals 0 is 3.
Okay, hold on. Hold on.
I have 1, 6.
No.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
one, the reason
one.
why.
Okay,
One.
we're going from the left
There-
side where we're doing the drop downs, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Chris, the reason why the first R 0.95 isn't.
But my
One
first
is-
R is a 1.
Oh, my first R is
Yeah.
0.
No, the what?
Yeah.
Wait, so okay, tell me. Wait,
do we all have different graphs?
Okay,
Yeah,
when I
well,
look
well,
at
the
my
numbers are-
test,
Hold on, let me look at so my A1 has an A at the top of it,
Right.
and it's a scatter plot that goes from low to
It's-
high.
is it a straight line?
Yes.
Yes.
And it's
So
very
that-
dense, and it's very dense.
That has to equal 1 because
Right.
it's always right. So, but that can't be. Well,
But
what I was reading is so I was reading the letters with the R's. My first R is 0.95.
That's mine too.
And that's
my
number
first
2?
R isn't a 1. My first R is 1.
Okay.
So R equal 1 and then R equal minus
Okay.
0.6.
So how about I just read okay.
Read the
So-
equation, and then
Okay, the R equals 0.95 I have down as 2.
Right.
okay,
Okay. R equals 0 I have as 3.
okay.
Hang out with her friends.
What was
What?
that?
Oh, I thought our TA showed up for something. I was like, "There's a man."
Okay. And then R equals negative 0.95 I have as 5.
Uh-huh.
Right.
And then R equals negative 1 I have as 4.
Right.
Uh-huh.
R equals negative 0.6 I have as 6.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And R equals 1 I have as 1.
Right.
Perfect.
Okay.
Oh,
All right.
that's
Whew,
weird.
I can. That was weird. We've never had it where we've had different, like different questions. How dare they? Okay. Make us really think and work. Okay. So now the next 2 questions, our last 2, they want us to use the math self-efficacy. Okay.
I'm totally impressed that you know that word.
I don't know why I know that word, to be honest. I've seen it before, but I don't know why. Okay.
How do you know?
Okay. All right. So,
So the coalition coefficient is 0.728. Is that everyone
Yep.
else got?
Yep.
that's what I got.
Okay. And then what's the direct? Well, not me.
Maybe positive and weak.
No, well,
Either, I would say positive and strong. I think when you get it
Yeah,
between 4 and
because-
6, it's moderate, and then anything below 5 is weak or something around there.
Okay.
Yeah, it said that they wouldn't get a good of a cutoff, but 0.7's pretty far up there.
So you said positive and strong?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, I'll turn mine in.
Hey, did you guys see that meme that someone had their grade up for adoption because they couldn't raise it themselves?
Yes.
That's pretty funny.
Okay, we got 100%.
Looking
Yay.
good. Yay. Very cool.
In spite of that one drop down that.
Yeah.
What was that all
What
about?
is I don't know. Okay.
All right, so Eduardo, the way we understand it is this week we're going to take all of our Skittle data,
Right.
combine it, and then put it into SPSS.
Right.
And we have it as you are submitting that, right, Stacy?
Yeah, that Eduardo is?
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Unless you
think-
want to change it and give it to me, but I think you can do an awesome job.
Well, and we're all gonna sit here and do it with you because we still have to give you
Yeah.
our data anyways.
Right.
And on this, well, and so we're doing it in Nova. She gave us permission to go with that.
Okay.
So I guess let's, if we have we have time.
Yeah. We can either do it all tonight or we could do half of it tonight and then half
Thursday.
Thursday.
Yeah. Whatever works for you guys.
I'm good with whatever. So
Well, go to new data then.
So
you want
All right. Give me 1 sec.
okay. So you're saying Chris, open up a new
Open up new data, a file, new data.
yeah. Oh, sorry guys. I'm
Okay.
not-
our first variable is going to be
Go to a different program to get on SPS. I'm connected to the server.
that's okay. Because we're gonna do colors, right?
Right.
So are we actually gonna go list all the colors out and then
Well,
do a
we're gonna
combined
have to go
number?
yellow and then 83 and then,
Yeah, you only have to
are we gonna do a total of all the numbers or are we gonna do all 5 of? No, because we're gonna weight it anyway, so.
yeah, just the color and then the number, the amount.
Yeah, but we're combined. It's all of our numbers combined.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
So we would have 4 yellow and then 4 variables?
No, we're doing a
Yellow
Nova.
4 times.
Aren't you going to give me a kiss?
Oh.
Yeah.
That's cute.
Give me a kiss.
I did give you a kiss. Mwah. Okay. Good
So are
night,
you gonna
bud.
put 4 yellows and then each number?
No, for a Nova we just have a solid number, right?
Okay,
Yeah.
Isn't
Alright.
that? I know
So we
it's been a while since I've done a Nova.
that's true. So we just put yellow and then the total of all the yellows.
Okay, so I'm here.
Okay, so okay, so we have red, yellow, green, purple, and orange.
Okay, sorry. My dog keeps. Go sit down.
So essentially, we're going color by count, right?
So you, which colors do you want to do first?
I did red, yellow, green, purple, orange, which I guess technically we should go in a rainbow, but
No, it's okay.
okay. So, does someone? I can be scribe, and if everyone wants to tell me their number, I'll do the math.
Okay, I got 80. Oh, let's
Hold
see.
on, let's go red, yellow, green, purple, and orange. Okay, Chris, we'll start with you. What's your red count?
112.
Ooh.
Ooh, you had a good bag.
I
Your
do.
yellow?
I like red.
Your yellow count?
My yellow count was 83.
Green?
Green was 57.
Purple?
60.
And orange?
80.
80. Okay. Stacy, your red count?
Was 72.
Yellow?
Oh, yeah, 72. 73,
Green?
78,
Purple?
72,
And orange?
90.
90. Okay. Eduardo, your red count?
Red cat. Hold on. Give me 1 second. It's like loading. Okay, so red, I got 51.
Okay.
Or what's next?
Yellow?
Yellow, 81.
Uh-huh. Green?
58.
Purple?
64.
And orange?
57.
57. All right, let me get my numbers in.
So am I supposed to be putting this in SPSS, or are you guys? I'm not confused.
You just said you weren't in, so I mean,
But
we're
you're-
doing together. I don't have a problem like
Because
sharing
I
the
just got
data.
SPSS up, so I mean, I don't know if you want to do it, then I can work on it. I don't know.
Okay,
I
if we
think-
can send it, because you have to include in the paper graphs, and it says,
I can put it in. I've got it in SPS right now. If you give me
Yeah.
totals.
So am I. Well, because I want my own copy.
Right.
right.
So what total do you have for red?
Okay, hold on. I'm doing math.
Oh, I'm glad you're doing math.
Some days.
Oh, I don't like math. That's okay. I don't like statistics either, but that's all right.
Yes.
I don't even like working. I was like, what was I thinking?